You're rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of tats.
Several months ago, Yamaha quietly conducted intensive testing on a prototype V4 engine, which is expected to be their main weapon in the upcoming MotoGP season. However, recently revealed internal test results have surprised many. It turns out that Yamaha's V4 engine is still up to 2 seconds per lap behind the Inline 4 engine they have been using for years. This significant time difference has raised significant questions among fans and observers. This is because the V4 project is considered Yamaha's key to breaking out of its slump and catching up with rivals like Ducati and KTM, which have long relied on the V4 configuration. Several internal sources state that this performance lag is due to two main factors: Yamaha's lack of experience in V4 development and their continued focus on maintaining the performance of the inline engine. Although the technical team is optimistic that they will be able to close the gap before the official debut, the fact that the new engine is so far behind raises concerns about the failure of this major project. Now, Yamaha supporters are wondering, will the decision to abandon the proven faster inline engine actually spell disaster for the tuning fork manufacturer in MotoGP? Or is this part of a major breakthrough for the future? The answer will be revealed when Yamaha dares to test this V4 engine on an official track alongside its rivals. And hear the full news. Shocking news has come from the Yamaha garage. After months of secrecy, the tuning fork manufacturer has finally revealed the results of its secret V4 engine tests conducted several months ago. This engine was previously touted as the ultimate weapon to restore Yamaha's glory in MotoGP. However, the reality revealed has left fans speechless. In internal testing at a European circuit, data showed that Yamaha's V4 engine was still nearly 2 seconds per lap behind their old inline 4 engine. This is a significant figure, especially in MotoGP, where even a tenth of a second can determine starting positions and podium chances. In fact, this V4 project represents Yamaha's boldest move in the last 2 decades. They decided to abandon the classic inline 4 DNA that has brought them numerous world championship titles, in order to follow in the successful footsteps of Ducati, KTM, and Honda, which have already mastered the V4 concept. The expectations were clear: higher top speed, brutal acceleration on the straights, and stability in fast corners. However, the technical report circulating within Yamaha suggests otherwise. The V4 engine still struggles to match the cornering stability of an inline engine, its peak power isn't optimal, and its throttle response is considered too wild. In fact, some test riders reportedly complained that the Yamaha V4 felt as stiff and difficult to control when exiting slow corners. Inside sources cite two main causes for this performance gap: Yamaha's lack of experience in developing a V4. Unlike Ducati, which has mastered this technology for decades, Yamaha is starting from scratch. Divided focus. Yamaha is still trying to maintain the competitiveness of its current inline engine, so engineering and research resources are being divided. This situation presents a major dilemma. If Yamaha continues to push the V4 debut under these conditions, it risks underperforming in the early season, losing valuable points, and even frustrating riders. However, if it delays, it will fall further behind its rivals who have already polished their V4s to perfection. The question now hangs in the air. Is this the beginning of a revival for Yamaha, or the beginning of a major disaster for their ambitious project? Fans can only wait, as the clock ticks towards the 2026 season, when the V4 is scheduled to make its debut on the track alongside the other speed monsters. Yamaha's internal drama escalated after rumors circulated that Alex Rins would be ousted from his main rider seat for the 2026 MotoGP season. This issue arose after Rins' performance was deemed to have declined drastically throughout the season, and Jack Miller, who currently rides for Pramac Yamaha, was rumored to be a strong candidate to replace him. Unwilling to remain silent, Alex Rins finally spoke out and issued a scathing comment on the rumors. In a post-race interview at Silverstone, Rins openly expressed his frustration with the rumors. I know this season hasn't gone perfectly for me. But to put all the blame on me and immediately talk about replacing him? That's unfair, Rins said firmly. Rins emphasized that his declining performance was not without cause. Several technical issues, a lack of adaptation to the Yamaha bike, and the lingering effects of an old injury were the main factors. He felt he hadn't been given the time and full support to return to his best form. This season, I've been struggling not only on the track, but also behind the scenes. Our bike is still in the development stage, and I'm still in the process of fully adapting. But all that seems to be forgotten because one name, Jack Miller, is performing more consistently, he continued. Jack Miller himself has been quite impressive recently with Pramac Yamaha, even finishing ahead of Yamaha riders several times, including Rins. Miller is considered to bring a combination of experience and aggressiveness that is considered suitable as a new partner for Fabio Quartararo in the 2026 season, especially since Yamaha is currently undergoing a major restructuring process to return to the top. Even so, Rins is not resting on his laurels. He emphasized that he still has the ambition and quality to prove himself worthy of staying. I won't give up just because of rumors. I know what I can do. If the team still believes in me, I will prove it for the rest of the season. This issue certainly adds to the heat in the 2026 MotoGP transfer market, especially within the Yamaha camp. Will they keep Alex Rins and give him a second chance, or will they choose a new path by bringing in Jack Miller as Quartararo's new partner? All eyes are now on Yamaha's next steps in the coming months.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me, cause she got a bad little waist. And we tearing down this place, off the liquor that we chase. Casamigos to the face, baby I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up